What is going on, YouTube? PPS here. It is YouTube play of the daytime. We're coming at you guys with two plays for today. I only thought I was going to have one, but I do have a second one here for you guys today. And we're on a little bit of a roll here, right? We've hit four straight on our YouTube play of the days with a nice plus money spot last time. Tyone, had four strikeouts. Davies, that was the sweatiest no win for a guy who gave up 5 runs in the first inning I've ever seen. That game was so crazy back and forth. And luckily, they got Davies out of there in like the third inning with 9 earned on him. So, really nice spot there. And obviously, Tyone kept us there. Nola, I thought he was going to no the Brewers there. They ended up coming back. It was 4-3 loss for the Brewers. But Nola ended up getting through 7 pretty easily. I think he went out for the 8th. So, really easy plus money spot. Usually those ones are a little bit tougher on the 18.5. But Nola obviously absolutely shoved there. Both of our dingers did not come through. Olsen got walked twice. CJ Abrams hit one that would have been close but foul. So that ends up getting us to 1.25 units from last show because those are half unit plays. 31 and 26. I don't track the home runs in the losses, but I do take the units off on those. So what I will do here is get you guys right into my plays for today. Gunnar Henderson to get a hit plus Spencer Strider, 7 strikeouts. This is a FanDuel line for those over there wondering where we're getting this line at. Oh, it's minus 114 now. Let me switch that on here. Make sure you guys get that. But absolutely love this spot. I love getting Spencer Strider at 7Ks anytime I can. He's obviously been phenomenal. I don't even remember the last time he didn't have 7 strikeouts, right? He was on a roll there for like 18 straight games of 7. I'm pretty sure he hit this in every single game so far this year. You can't really get away from a guy with a 39% strikeout rate who's been absolutely lights out at home. I know this D-backs lineup is not the most forgiving, but there are strikeouts in this lineup. This is an early game, so make sure you lock this in. Really nice to see him with that back-to-back 10K outing, and one of those being in Tampa. So really excited for this one. He got blown up in that White Sox outing, but still ended up getting to 10 strikeouts. This dude is an absolute wagon in terms of strikeouts. And talk about a guy who's been on fire. Gunnar Henderson, a hit in 12 of his last 15, 5 straight. Should be at the top of this lineup against Glass now. He's been hitting way better at home with a 261 batting average at home versus 229 on the road, and also 260 versus righties so far this year, 284 versus righties at home. Seeing him get some power there. 6 out of his 15 home runs are there as well. So I am, or 7 of them. I am excited to see Gunnar Henderson continue to put the ball in play and hit the ball hard. This Orioles offense is facing off against Glasnow, who I understand name value, but we talked about it on Pass the Prop. If you guys were tuning in for that Glasnow does have a much higher barrel rate than he did these last 2 years prior. So injuries are kind of catching up to him. I'm not sure how deep he gets. Tampa Bay's bullpen has not been great as well. So I expect to see Gunnar Henderson on base with a base hit at the top of this lineup. You don't want to walk this guy either, right? You got Santander, Rutschman, Mountcastle back, right? This is a tough lineup to navigate through. And I think that at the top of this lineup, Gunnar Henderson is going to be a mainstay there. Minus 190 for him, too, is really tough for me to pass up. Might be a trap, but I'm falling for it today because he's obviously been phenomenal there. And yeah, we'll get to our plus money spot here next. If you guys could, before we get to play number 2, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. We've been getting a little bit more views on these last couple of shows, so I'm really appreciative of you guys tuning in and hitting that like button there. So plus money spot, always got to have one. I'm going to Chris Bassett under 2.5 earned runs. This is on DraftKings. This just closed for a little bit when they opened up with the lineup for San Diego. I expect this to close at like minus 120. I don't understand how you're giving me this. This was plus 115 when I sent it out to VIP this morning. And I absolutely love this spot. Let's just take a look at what Bassett is good at, right? He's phenomenal at home, right? We're getting a home matchup with the Padres. I understand the Padres are a scary lineup. I get that. But a 2.47 ERA, a 165 batting average allowed. He's been absolutely lights out. And he really does struggle with lefties, right? That is what that's what it's been his whole career. 201 batting average to righties with a 291 slugging, right? 568 slugging to lefties, 286 average. Who are you afraid of in this lineup from that left side? That is Juan Soto. Outside of him, where are we nervous? Where are we nervous? I'm not worried about too many of these other lefties, right? You got Cronenworth in there. You got Carpenter, Grisham, right? Not really too afraid of those guys. Where's all the damage coming from? Bogarts, Machado, Tatis, Gary Sanchez, right? All those power guys from the right side. I think he's able to nullify that power. I think he's going to obviously be able to keep this ball in play, keep this ball on the ground. Also, I love it when two good arms are going at each other, right? You get to see Darvish. So yesterday, Blake Snell on the other side. I like the first 5 under at 4.5. But I feel like this is a great price at plus money to get us to where we need to be. Bassett has been just lights out at home. And it's crazy to me. He's given up 18 home runs this year. He's only given up 4 home runs to righties so far this year in 254 total batters faced. That is insane. He's been lights out there. And the one time that he did give up 2 runs in his last outing, I was watching it. It was on a missed call at first base, gave up 2 runs. So that obviously, I think, leans into it a little bit for the recency bias. I love having that. But I really do like Chris Bassett today. Keep that ball in the yard, plays well at home. And I think this is going to be a good one here in that mid-afternoon game. So 2 plays for today. Gunnar Henderson hit to go along with Spencer Strider, 7 Ks at -114 on FanDuel. And on DraftKings, we're going to Bassett under 2.5 earned runs at +110. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, please, on the way out. We'll be back tomorrow with our boy John Legeza, 11:30 Central Time. Gonna be fire. I'm always fun to have John on the show. And thank you guys. Let's get 6 in a row. Obviously 4 in a row coming in. Hopefully we can continue this streak. So have a good one, guys. Appreciate all you guys, and we will see you